Hello everyone, welcome back to Humble Acres. My name is Jordan, and today we're going to be working on the John Deere again. I wanted to use this to sickle mow the field, and we need to get out there and do that soon. But I realized that I have a hydraulic cylinder on the sickle mower now, and it has a 2-hose setup to be able to power lift and push it down as well. This tractor's not set up for that right now. It does have the capability to do that. This lever here runs this little, I don't know exactly what it's called, but this little adapter in here. And there's one output on it right now, which is this, but there's another hole right below there that you can put another one of these Pioneer fittings on, and then you can have 2 hookups. So my goal is to take this off and to put another fitting on the bottom, so I can have 2 of these Pioneer fittings and I can hook both sides of that hydraulic cylinder up. I was tempted just to make the hydraulic cylinder just a 1-hose setup and just vent the one side, but I use that cylinder also on my snow blade and possibly other things down the road, so I want to keep it a 2-hose setup and I don't want to switch back and forth all the time with it. So since this tractor is capable of doing that, I'm just going to set it up to do that, and that way I won't have to change the cylinder. So I think I might have all the stuff I need to do that. I'm not 100% sure, but I also saw that it has these hoses up here, and that comes off of the power trowel back here, but I don't know what lever actually adjusts these hoses, or if these are just full flow all the time. I don't know, because I have this lever here, but this lever raises the 3-point hitch up and down, so I don't know how this is supposed to work. Thomas sent me a manual for this part back here, this little adapter in here, and that's how I know that that will actually work with this lever. Alright, so after doing some research on this power trowel, I learned that these ports over here are actually not even supposed to be hooked up like this. These are the ports that are supposed to be hooked up to whatever implement you're gonna hook up. But appears my grandpa, there's like 2 plugs supposed to be over here, and he just put these fittings on here, and then the hoses up to these Pioneer fittings up here, and it does the same thing as this, but you can basically just leave these on all the time, which is pretty convenient and kind of smart, honestly. So the problem with these ports is they run off of the same hydraulics as the 3-point. So to use these, every time you try to change the hydraulic direction, it's going to lift or lower the 3-point as well. So you really can't use this on like a mower application, because it's just going to want to lift everything at the same time. And I mean, that might work, but I don't really want to use that. But for now, we're not actually going to use the sickle mower, because I was talking to my father-in-law and I was looking at the field, and we went out there and looked at it a little bit, and there's too many weeds to actually bale it for hay. I don't want to sell hay that's not really good quality, and the grass that's out there is not very good either, because it doesn't have any seeds on it, and seeds are where a lot of the nutrients comes from. So to actually let it seed out, it would have to grow longer, but then the weeds are just going to take over as well. So I'm just going to mow everything off with the bush mower, and hopefully we'll be able to get another cutting this fall. Hopefully we'll get some more rain and stuff like that, so we'll see. But today we're going to put the bush cutter on the John Deere here, and we're going to mow the field. So let's get to it. So a lot of you guys were telling me to start in like 5th gear or 6th gear, so I'm going to try 5th gear and see what happens. We're going to roll start this, obviously, and yeah, that's what we're gonna see. I have the pressure relief valves closed, so I'm gonna try it like that first and see how that works. And I guess we'll go from there. So this has been sitting since the last video, so it's probably been in like a week or so. So let's see what happens. I also need to remove the cans, or else I'm gonna run them over. Alrighty, let's see. Partial throttle probably. Got the brake on. Disengage clutch. We're We're gonna go to fifth gear. Fifth gear. I don't know about choke. I guess I'll leave the choke off and see what happens. Usually I need it to start it, but I don't know in this instance. I've never roll started it when it's cold. Alright, and hopefully we start rolling. Alright, we're doing something here. So we did need to use the choke. It was spinning the engine over in fifth gear, but it wasn't firing, so I pulled the choke and that's when it fired. So it worked out great though. So let's go hook up the mower. Alright, so we got the mower hooked up and brought it back up to the house because when we were trying to drive with the mower on there, the clutch started slipping. So, which I was trying to put in fifth gear going up a hill, but it just seemed to be getting worse and worse. So we came back up here, we parked it on a hill so we can get it started again. And I tightened the clutch down a little bit more, and now it seems to snap a lot better because once we got up here it wasn't snapping anymore, but now it does that. So it sounds way better. Hopefully it will stay that way the whole time we're mowing, so we will see. So anyway, we're gonna hopefully get it started back down this hill. See what happens. The mower's dragging, so it's probably not going to be very easy to get this going. Only got a couple chances. Lift! Lift! It's lifting. Ain't good. We're running out of space here. I don't think we're going to get it. Lower it back down again.
Let it go. Wait for the hump there. Once the mower goes up,
I think this is the first time you've ever driven a John Deere A?
Yes.
Yeah.
First time.
So this is my dad. So big thanks to him for coming out and kind of helping me run the tractor so I could video some more. Yeah, he did pretty good. You're probably gonna give him crap about not doing sharp turns, but it's whatever he's comfortable. I just told him to do whatever he's comfortable with, and that's what he wanted to do, and it's fine, honestly. It doesn't matter. We're not trying to get this done in a couple of minutes, so. Yeah, the John Deere worked good. After tightening the clutch, it seemed to work a lot better. It did seem to drag more when it wasn't engaged, so maybe I went a little too tight, but I don't know. It seems to be working just fine. That's probably going to be it for this video. I think I'm going to actually put the bush mower on my Kubota now and finish up that probably this evening because it's already close to noon and it's getting pretty warm already. So yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you guys for watching. Big thanks to my dad once again, and we'll see you in the next one.